Welcome to the AFR Saints channel, where we provide you daily content on your favorite team, the New Orleans Saints. Do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave your comments below and smash that like button. Who dat? When a Saints rookie goes viral, typically you would hope it's for a good reason. This was a ridiculous one. Cue Derek Carr, if you would there, Muse.
Have you guys reviewed Jake's photo shoot from the rookie premiere?
Yes, we have. Yes. Why, yes, we have. I didn't take that class at Fresno State. I mean, I got some funny commercials, wearing an Aerosmith jacket and all that kind of stuff, but I don't remember doing that one. But we gave him a hard time like we do, but not too much. He enjoyed it. He laughed it off. But yeah, Coach Allen did a good job.
Yeah, I don't think Jake Haener could do anything but laugh it off because he brought it on himself. If you're not familiar, the NFL rookie photo shoot took place this past weekend, or at least the photos dropped, and Jake Haener did his best version of Derek Zoolander.
Oh, sure. I've been working on Magnum for at least the last 8 or 9 years.
I mean, look at these pictures of Jake Haener. If you haven't seen him yet, I mean, God bless him. I respect it tremendously. The fact that he went into this thing and decided, whenever you're in, if you were ever a high school athlete, or a lot of you college athletes, and you took your photo day, and if you're doing the baseball photo, you got the bat on your shoulder,
Yeah, I know, yeah. Or you're like on the one knee with the bat or things like that. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Hand, maybe elbow on the knee pose. I remember, my offensive line pictures, they made us hold even though I was an offensive lineman, I had to hold a football under my arm, stand and hold it. You had to give the grimace face. Certainly Jake Haener could have done all that. He could have held the ball up to his ear, but instead he decided to go full on Zoolander. I mean, he's dropping blue steel on him right there. I mean, look at what he's got going on here. I mean, I
had to look and see what picture we were looking at because there's multiple.
I know.
Mean, but that's the one that's really been making the rounds. There.
They've all looking longingly over his shoulder. That's a good one with his hand on his chin as he looks perplexed into the camera.
The thinking
almost
man.
Like a thinking man, a plume of smoke behind him. I mean, it's God bless. This is like the new age Zoolander.
It's almost like there's a light around him. He exudes beauty.
If they ever decide to that's the one right there, you got to get the picture. So, there's one of him holding the ball in a throwing motion, but instead of being hips turned and square, he is hips looking at camera just straight on, he's about to just shot put it at you.
He looks like the actor that plays a quarterback in a bad TV series. That's what he looks like.
And he's tiny as well, like an actor would be playing a quarterback in a bad TV series. Yes. It's exactly what it looks like. Good on you, Jake Haener.
He's almost too good looking.
Hey, Paco!
I'm not mad at you at all.
I had to get the last one in. I'm sorry.
Hey, Paco. Freak gasoline accident. Gasoline fight accident. But incidentally, as stupid as the Jake Haener photo shoot stuff is, it's hilarious as well. There's actually really relevant news to the NFL. Did you see that the NFL has changed their bylaw that would allow for an emergency quarterback to dress? I don't know if you saw this. This is legitimately a thing. And look, unfortunately, we've seen situations. It actually arose in the NFC Championship game this year with San Francisco. They flat ran out of quarterbacks. And so as to prevent that from happening again, the NFL has allowed for a third quarterback, an emergency quarterback, to dress now. So someone asked me this morning, could this essentially free up a spot for Jake Haener? And not exactly, because the emergency quarterback still has to be on the 53-man roster. So whereas you have your 53-man roster, you have 8 inactives on a game day. Essentially, that emergency quarterback would be allowed to dress, but would not be part of the active. He'd be on the 53-man roster, wouldn't be active for game day. He would just be available as an emergency quarterback if you needed him. So it's not like you could just stash the quarterback on the practice squad, or you're not adding another spot to the 53-man roster. so he's still got to make the team. He's still got to make the 53, but you would just have an extra quarterback that would be a game day inactive that would be available in an emergency situation. So maybe that does Jake Haener is going to make the team. They used a 4th-round pick on him. They're not going to risk the possibility of Jake Haener being plucked away like what happened with Ian Book, where they cut him and signed him to the practice squad, and he got signed off the practice squad by Philly. So you're not going to let that happen with Jake Haener. I mean, he's going to be here, so he's going to make the 53, and you're going to carry 3 quarterbacks, and he's going to be inactive, but he'll be at least your emergency quarterback on game day. So that it is relevant for the guy the Saints drafted this year. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please leave your comments. I love to interact, and be sure to hit the red subscribe button below.